It's 8 o'clock in the morning and we are getting ready for an exquisite Gorkha cuisine, the Himali Thali with underground cooked pure corn-fed chicken and Tongba. Once again with Vicky's kitchen, we get our stuffs in a car and scout for location. Finally, we have one. The dish which we are going to prepare today needs a typical location with dry earths and pebbles, and this one looks perfect. The first step is to make a pit of about a foot in depth and diameter and put some pebbles into it. We need to find some more pebbles to make a layer on the inner wall of our pit. This will help to keep the charcoal burning once we light our fire. And then we make fire with dry leaves and some woods, some more firewoods, and let them burn properly. Now that we have our fire ready, we collect some stones for heating. These stones should be heated properly so that it can cook our chicken from all sides. For years, the tribal people like Lepchas and other hunter communities have used this technique for cooking their hunts of wild boars, calves, and birds. As our stones are getting heated, we cleanse our chicken. These are the pure corn-fed local chickens. You can choose the size for your own purpose, depending on the number of people you are feeding. Now it is time to make the masala. We grind some Sichuan pepper, add some chili powder, salt, ginger and garlic paste, and mustard oil. We mix them together and coat our chicken. While coating the chicken, it is better to use your hands so that the masala can reach every corner of your meat. Once the coating is done, we take an aluminium foil and wrap our masala-coated chicken. Traditionally, the tribal communities used green leaves like banana or fig tree leaves for this purpose. But we are using the aluminium foils since they are easily available and are easy to handle. Now that our stones are heated properly, we place our chicken on our pit. We need to find some more stones to cover our pit. Since the earth is dry, we need to cover our pit with some green leaves in order to add some moisture while cooking. The fresh leaves with larger diameters are suitable. These sorghum leaves can serve our purpose. these green leaves on top of our pit will not only help to retain the moisture while cooking, but will also help to prevent the leakage of heat. It will also help to distribute the heat uniformly from all sides. And the vapors that it produces will also help to speed up the process of cooking. Finally, we cover the whole thing by earth. In order to let some oxygen inside the pit, we make small openings on top. These holes will also act as an outlet for the carbon dioxide formed inside. This is necessary to keep the combustion alive. Now it will take 1.5 hours to cook our chicken. Till then, we prepare the other items of our thali. The Gorkha food is all about simplicity and flavor, and the best of its kind is reflected in making the tomato pyaj chutney. It is the simplest of all Gorkha cuisine, easy to cook, no spices needed, and the best in taste and flavor. And yes, if you are in jungle like this, you need to utilize all the resources available around you. We forgot to bring our spoon with us today, but that's not a problem. Traditionally, the Gorkha tribes used wooden and bamboo spoons for cooking, which is called dabilo. And this is the best way to solve the crisis. In order to make the tomato pyaj chutney, we heat some mustard oil. Once the oil is hot, we put the chopped onions, turmeric powder, the chili powder, the sliced chili, and salt. We leave the onion to be cooked for some time and add some garlics. As the onions get cooked, we utilize our time to chop the spring onion. Once the onion is cooked, we put some tomatoes, add some water, and leave it for simmering. Once the tomato is cooked, we put the spring onions and leave it for simmering until everything gets tender. Adding the spring onions at the end will give our chutney a unique flavor. We leave it for simmering now. Till then, we prepare the millet grain wine, popularly known as Tongba. The Tongba is a traditional Gorkha beverage prepared out of yeast and millet. It is also called jar by the locals. These jars are local organic beers, considered a healthy drink by the Gorkhas. It helps to keep your body warm during the cold. Within 10 minutes, our chutney is ready. Now it is time to prepare our third item, a Bhutanese dish. It is called Ema Datsi. In Bhutanese language, Ema means chili and Datsi means cheese. The dish is popular among the tribes. And like any other tribal dishes, the preparation of Ema Datsi is simple. We heat some mustard oil, put some Bhutanese chilies. These chilies are sweet and strong in flavor. The chilies should be cooked properly. Once the chilies are half cooked, we put some processed cheese into it. About 5 to 6 cubes of cheese, and add some water and cook properly. We leave it for simmering until it gets tender. Now that our datsi and chutney is ready, we are ready to cook our chamre bhat. The chamre bhat is another simple Gorkha food, and like any other dishes, this one too is simple and easy to cook. We heat a little bit of oil and add some ghee in a pressure cooker. Once the oil is hot, add some chopped onions and fry until it turns golden brown in color. Now we add our rice, which was already soaked in water for half an hour. It is important to keep stirring the rice and make sure that it gets fried properly. Finally, add some water, salt, and cover the lid. We leave it for 15 minutes or until it whistles 2 times. It's been almost 1.5 hours since we have left our chicken in our pit. Now it is time to take it out and enjoy the complete dish.